Hi, my name is Emmanuel Carrillo. I am one of the students for Human Resource Management for with Professor Avila. I think the discussions were probably the most interesting assignments for the all the 8 weeks. And my second best was the Harvard Business Reviews. I just think I learned so much, for all the stuff we did and the discussions and how we collaborated with other students and how how they saw how they view their it was interesting viewing other people's perspectives on on different things. For instance, week one, it talks to it was the quote from Sebastian Coe, and one of our questions is, are you leveraging your experience as a student of a distinguished Christian university to extract and learn all you can from your classes and encounter from your fellow students and interactions with the professors. And the second question is, how might you improve your efforts to gain more from your educational experience? I think it's kind of good going to a Christian school, and I used to work for a security company called Ally Barton Security Services. I was one of the managers there, and you know, I recently resigned like 2 weeks ago, and got a new job offer at a transportation company called Talon Logistics Inc. I'm actually the director harbor operations manager, so I pretty much run the business day by day, the operational business day by day, and it just when I was interviewing for that transportation company, I was telling them like the owner that I want to work for a company that appreciates their employees, not just not I just don't want to go to work just for a paycheck. No, that's not. I'm not gonna be motivated for that. Money. Yeah, money. Yeah, of course we have to make a living, but what matters to me is going to work and making work feel like a community, and that's what I tried doing with my previous job in the security company. It was hard to do that because the security company was more of a corporation, and it was hard for me to change the company's values and company's morals, and it was more of a political decision, and it just finds me it kind of bugged me a lot every day. Like, why am I working for a company that doesn't correspond with my morals and values? Because I want to I want to appreciate my employees. I want them to I want them to know that they could trust me, come up to me, just as I could come up to them and I could trust them. And just they that company was just a disaster. They need to re-strategize their managers that work for the company because because of them they were losing so many clients throughout the country. But luckily, when I was talking to my boss for my new job, when I was interviewing with the owner of the company for the transportation company, I I was talking to him that going to a Christian school, like, it was actually really good. Is because I thought I was gonna go to school and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna learn about education and book and maybe a little bit of the professor's experiences. But when I came to the Christian school, what attracted me the most was in every single class they taught me they taught me the book, they taught me about their experience, and they also taught me you know value and ethics and morals, which I like so much. You know, and that's what made me grow into a better person and a better manager I am today. And just these discussions throughout these 8 weeks were amazing because I learned what other people and yeah. So these discussions for human resources were it's funny because some of the weeks I kind of related that to my work experience. For like example, like week two, we talk about um, you know like how trust and confidence is elements that it's earned through the business environment and life in general. And I think it's true. There's a lot of managers who struggle out there with this concept. For me, it's crucial to know how to know the difference, such as employees that follow leaders because they respect him or the employees do their work because the leaders intimidate them. And a lot of the times in the security company, managers like to intimidate their employees. That's not me. I want them to, I want to earn their respect and confidence. I want them to appreciate um, what I do for them, and I appreciate what they do for me. And I learned a lot, you know, just by this class, and just like how to human resource management. Yeah, it's about the whole HR department, but I learned all from the discussion boards. I learned like other people's experience, and I kind of like put that into my daily lives, into my work, my work environment, like making sure like I don't burn bridges and I keep all bridges. I like to make sure everyone's happy in my work. And now I'm with the company that it feels like a community in which I love. Everyone can trust each other. And yes, of course, there's those boundaries as well. But more importantly, we go there to do our work and to have fun. And I learn, when I incorporate all we learn from the discussions, and and other people's response and experience, and I kind of incorporate that into my daily days, and in my daily life and my weeks. I incorporate everything, and that's about it.